Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Season 6 so far here in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM and why I actually think it's been a pretty good season, honestly. Like, we're early in the season, or not early in the season. We're about midway through the season. But so far, I would say it's been a pretty successful season. I mean, we're almost 4 weeks in, and there's been a lot of legitimately solid content. Now, there is a lot of pay-to-win obnoxious content still as well, but if you kind of overlook that and look for positives, I actually think there have been a decent amount this season. And I think compared to Season 5 and the second half even of Season 4, but especially Season 5, this has been just a breath of fresh air across the board, because there's been a lot of things that I can actually legitimately point at and go, oh, this is a positive, oh, this is a positive, oh, this is a positive. And that's not something that I can confidently say that has been the case for most of the seasons this year, honestly. And so that's nice to see some positive progress. Now, keep in mind, we're getting towards the end of 2K26. So often 2K has in their playbook in the past, and likely will again this year, made the game more accessible and a little more enjoyable, a little more grindable, a little more fun for that free-to-play player as the year progressed, because they want to suck people into the next year's game, which makes sense, to be fair. So I'm not shocked that there has been some positive progress, but I am pleased that the progress has been there, and I think there's several different areas you can talk about. First of all, you just talk about the initial season. Easily the best level 40 card we have gotten, not just this year, but in a long time in MyTEAM, in 100 overall Shaquille O'Neal. This is a legitimately elite card with an awesome jumper, great sigs. He plays huge. His player build is really, really bulky. He just feels crazy fast with the ball in his hands. He's an incredible card who can compete with the very best cards in MyTEAM, and likely is a guy who will be able to at least play for the rest of the year. He's that good, and he's that elite at the power forward position. Definitely a card that I highly, highly recommend getting this season if you have not already. There's beeping going on outside my house right now. I hope y'all can't hear that. But in addition to Shaq, we got the best motor reward card of the year easily as well in Tom Chambers. 2 motor reward pieces for this 100 overall Chambers, who is a very high level small forward, a 6'10" elite card, 99 everything, great jumper, really good sigs with the Kemba escape and the pro drag back. He is an extremely high level versatile option to small forward position as well. And between Shaq and Tom Chambers, these are literally 2 of the best reward cards 2K has dropped all year, maybe even the 2 best. Absolutely phenomenal cards that you can get entirely for free. I would say that is a huge W. And well, if you look at the rest of the Season 6 rewards, they honestly were kind of underwhelming. 2K didn't really change jump shots and animations the way that I think they could have on guys like Richard Jefferson, Rudy Gobert, etc. that would have made those guys really, really high level options. But the other thing that 2K has had going for them all season here this season is that the budget cards in drops, especially these past couple weeks, have been much, much better. The availability and attainability of high level cards has improved substantially, and that's been especially evident these last couple weeks. I would say the Power Festival was kind of underwhelming to start the season. Shengun was solid. I liked the idea of the lower or of the high tier cards that are lower event piece costs, but obviously D-Rose wasn't very good. Trae Young in this last, like, the Void Festival isn't very good. John Collins and Shengun are okay, but not great as the attainable Dark Matters. Like, it's not absolutely spectacular, but this festival, I would say, has been better than the Power Festival. The Void Festival isn't going on. Obviously, getting a free Dark Matter Dyson Daniels who can compete with the best small at the point guard position. 6'7", great jumper, great defender, really good card. The options at shooting guard of Korver, Peyton Watson, Ace Bailey, free shooting guards. Small forwards like Poku and Adam Morrison and stuff like that. Like, it's definitely been solid. Obviously, I wish the 100 overalls were attainable, but in general, there's some good Dark Matters here in the festival. If we look at the actual pack drops the last couple weeks, I mean, a few weeks ago, we get the Alex Caruso, which is a really high level attainable PG, and starts that off. You get a Dark Matter Yao Ming, so an attainable Yao. A card like Vince Carter has a 100 overall with the same sigs. This is 100 overall in his Dark Matter, so if you don't have the 100, now you can get an attainable Vince Carter if you're a big fan of Vince and you want to use him. And he's got the same animations as his 100, so basically it's like a similar version to the 100. And then obviously the last couple weeks with these Dark Matter and up drops, what that has done is raised the odds on Dark Matter substantially, which has caused a significant market crash over these past couple of weeks, and you get so many high level cards in packs these last couple weeks. Tim Thomas, elite small forward. J.R. Smith, elite point guard. Michael Beasley, another really good small forward. Bikin is decent. Yegor Demon is decent. Michael Porter Jr. is really solid. Darko is elite. Bargiani's super solid. Jack Sikma's super solid. And then obviously, I would say this past Friday may have been even better. Sar, awesome. Nick Young, awesome. Dino, awesome. Trey Murphy, really, really good. Peja Stojakovic, Amazing, amazing card. He's dropping in price to where he's basically attainable at this point. Scotty Barnes is a 6'7" point guard with a really nice jumper, great slashing ability, just great versatility himself. Paul George is a dark matter, just like Vince Carter, an attainable version of a guy who already has a 100 overall with the same animations as his 100. Tyrese Thomas is like right there with the best small forwards in the game, period. I would say he has an argument for second best small forward in the game, like in general, in all honesty, right now. In general, I just think right now in my team, the attainable cards, and what I consider attainable cards, guys who are around 500,000 MT or less, there's more of them and more high-level options than there have been all year, and by a substantial margin. 2K making of these last couple pack drops dark matter and up only has created so many more high-level cards that are affordable because of odds on dark matters going up and therefore prices on the auction house going down. But then you also have to keep in mind that they've dropped these void reward cards, and some of these are really good. Now, obviously, I would have liked it if 2K would have made Moses and Manu more attainable. Those guys have not really been coming out of vaults or anything like that. But I mean, for example, this Pink Diamond Wesley Johnson that they dropped yesterday is like literally one of the best free cards we have gotten all year. This card is absolutely spectacular. Go watch the gameplay I did earlier, last night on this card. Go watch the Pro Money Spent episode that I'm going to drop later on today on this card. I got two different videos, one already out and one that will be coming out later today on the channel, talking about this card and showcasing how good he really is. He is amazing. I get he's a pink diamond. He's got incredible sigs, an elite jumper. He's a great slasher. He's got enough size. He's not a liability at all defensively. Just a really, really great card. And I mean, even Tuesday content with some better cards as of late. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of the lock-ins, the Kukos, the Thon, the Taco, the guys like that. But getting Tuesday content that's not straight up super packs is kind of nice, I guess. Getting some good cards in Tuesday content as well, and Andre Blatch, a Ricky Davis, that Jonas Valanciunas even's really good. Guys who are going to be like, again, relatively attainable, really, really high level, elite level options at their positions is again a big, big W, and it's something that I think has also been lacking in Tuesday content this year. We've had Tuesday content where there's been no new cards, like many times this year. Instead, back-to-back weeks, we've gotten high level attainable dark matters in Tuesday content, and like again, it's just positive momentum, I feel like, is what I would say about my team as of late. It's not perfect. It still has its flaws. I don't like the lock-ins. I think the game can still be pretty pay to win at times. But the other thing to keep in mind is cards are pretty much as good as they can possibly be at this point. Guys like Invincible Thon, Invincible Taco, Invincible Wimby, Ben Simmons, etc., Tony Kukoc. You can't make cards better than some of those guys, especially like Kukoc, Thon, Taco, Wimby. Those guys are about as good as you could possibly make a card. And so what that means is the gap between the attainable cards and the best cards in the game is going to continue to shrink here over the next few weeks, which makes the game even more accessible as we get into these last couple months of 2K26. We get into May, June, July. The content that comes over these next 3 months is going to make it even easier to compete with the best cards in the game, the best teams in the game, the most expensive teams in the game as a low money spent, no money spent, pro money spent type player. And in general, I actually think, I'm just saying for myself personally, y'all may not agree with me, I'm not playing the game like an incredibly large amount, to be fair, which might help when you kind of just play a couple hours a day and that's it. I think it's easier to enjoy your experience versus when you're like grinding nonstop all the time. It can get frustrating. But I have to say personally, I have been enjoying my experience on my team recently. Y'all may or may not agree with me, and if you don't, that's completely fine. But it is my opinion, and I have to say, I am legitimately, honestly enjoying myself. I am hopeful to see that continue because it's been nice as of late to have fun on my team, and I hope we continue to get great Friday drops with elite depth to them, high-level attainable cards, and some grindable free content as well that makes it worth putting a little bit of time into the game, makes you feel a little bit rewarded, gives you cards that are actually worth the grind. And y'all may not agree with me, but this is just my perspective on my team as of late. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon. I appreciate y'all. Nice.